Hello, amazing, wonderful you, Susanna Mittermaier here in lovely, beautiful Austria. I'm enjoying so many pictures right now from around the world, how beautiful it is. And I'm sharing a lot of those also, in times where we can't travel or not as much. So I'm going to show you, this is where we are right now. We're having a foundation class and we're just having lunch break. It's such a beautiful piece of land here. And there's so many amazing conversations lately about what's truly possible. And these times are quite dramatic rather than, the choice we could have of being pragmatic. And it's like, if you look in your life, how much are you choosing to dive into the dramatics that are being presented to us as real, as true, and how much are you willing to challenge the insanity with knowing what you know? It's like, it's not something we have to say if it's not creating more, but it's like, are you willing to truly know that you know? Are you truly willing to be the leader, especially in these times? And how much could you step things up with the choice to do what works? And that's the invitation with this Facebook Live, the choice to be truly pragmatic and do what works. And, one of the conversations we are having here at the foundation class in lovely, amazing Austria. We're having a foundation at the farm. So we have like sheep and chicken and all kinds of animals co-facilitating. And it's so funny. Every time we're opening up a new space or we run a clearing thingy-lingy, a pod and pock, there's some kind of animal going, sheep going blah, or chicken going bok, 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 bok. It's so amazing how, earth and nature co-facilitates this class. And actually, if we're willing to, our whole lives, are you willing to have the earth contribute to you and co-facilitate your life with you? That's also something that is definitely pragmatic and works. So one of the conversations we're having here, and that also I looked at in my life recently, is are you looking at what's a judgeable thing? Are you looking at what you judge, or are you looking at what's possible? So for example, right now, like how many people out there are saying, as it should be a fact, how many people out there are saying things like, oh, in times like these, it's really hard to create your business and it's really hard to create money. And right now you should just stay at home and wait for things to change. And how much of those things that are being presented as facts, which are actually judgments, are you buying? So are you looking at the judgments of right or wrong? Or are you looking at, hey, what do I know? What is really, really available right now? And what is really possible right now? So, and this is something that that I've been looking at also, is like what parts of, creations, business, money, whatever, and just creating your life, are you basing on the judgments, the insanity that is being handed to you, rather than the creation and the possibilities? So everything that is, and everywhere you are letting yourself to be programmed to look at and to make the insanities of these realities real, and the judgments, will you destroy and uncreate all that, please, times a godzillion. Whew, right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. I mean, these times are they're actually truly a gift to us, where we could choose to really right now ask, okay, so if I would not agree and align and not resist and react to any of this that's being presented to us, hey, truth, what do I know? What is truly possible to create right now, especially right now, more than ever before? And that's where you go beyond dramatic to truly pragmatic, and you go for doing what works, which also makes you the leader. It's like, are you really are you really willing to be also more successful than other people right now? Or are you holding yourself back to not challenge what's being presented to us as real? and it's like, are you willing to challenge the insanity that's up right now, and thrive? And everything that is, and everything doesn't allow it, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, beyonds. And maybe you want to let go of all the reference points and all the definitions of what thriving and being successful means. Maybe everything you've decided that successful and thriving means is from the past. Maybe that's really like long time ago that you created that point of view. And what if you upgrade? What is success right now? If you just tap into the energy of what is success for me right now? What's thriving for me right now? Like for me right now, thriving and successful is talking to you guys. Being excited about the foundation we're just having, that I'm facilitating. Being grateful for the changes people are, the miracles that are showing up, which are just incredible. I'm newly surprised every time I facilitate a class or, whatever, about what miracles are showing up. Then also thriving for me right now is to be here, in a beautiful place like this. So what if thriving is something, and thriving and succeeding is something that is changing all the time, and you don't have to define it, you don't have to put it in concrete. You could just ask, what is it for me right now in this very moment? What is thriving and being successful right now? And what if that had no reference points whatsoever? And also in these times to create your life, how different are you willing to be? How different are you willing to be? Right now it's normal to sit back and wait for the people, the powers that be, to tell us, yes, you can travel again. Yes, you can do this again. Okay, so what if it's now time to truly empower yourself? What would you like to create right now? What is it time for right now for you? If you wouldn't wait, what would you create? And what truly, also, the creation has so many. If you just think of creation, it's oftentimes, I have to do something, I have to achieve something, I have to get somewhere, or so what if all those are also old reference points that you were functioning from? So all of those, everything you've defined creation is, and all the old reference points you have about creation, everything that used to be for you, will you please destroy and uncreate all that times a godzillion? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So what is creation for you right now in these very 10 seconds? Like, again, for me, creation right now is to stand here, talk with you, receive the earth, and ask, hey, what else is truly possible that I have not yet considered? So what if you just thrive with this question in this very moment? Hey, what is available, what's possible for me right now that I have never ever considered? And that's the wealth you get to create, and that's the wealth you get to increase every single day, where everything else, the things you thought were success, money, etc., are just side products, are just side effects. Because, if you just ask for money and just ask for, whatever you think you should have, isn't that too small for you? What bigger reality, what bigger world could you truly ask for? And that's what's pragmatic for me. That's what means doing what works always, So what's truly possible for us that we have never ever considered in the creation of our future? And if you more and more let go of the points of view that you've made real, how much more could you receive? How much more contribution could you receive from everywhere? Where you get to be part of the wealth of consciousness that's everywhere, that we be, and everything doesn't allow that, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. So it's truly new times. And the thing with the reference points, I can highly recommend that. It's like all the reference points I've been functioning from, from before this now, destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. You can also do this from every area of your life. All the reference points I've been functioning with business before it is now, with money, with body, with relationship. And so you can see what is possible right now, what's available right now. And I like just look at nature right now. Like nature is truly pragmatic. Nature always is aware of the future. I'm gonna show you a little bit again. It's so beautiful here. And there's you again.
Hi.
In the lederhosen. Oh, I gotta show you. Oh my goodness. So these are Austrian. I have no idea what that is in English. It's called lederhosen. This is how it looks. Isn't that sexy? Oh my goodness. Hee hee. So that's wealth too, you know. I get to have a wonderful view in so many ways. So, and as I said before, nature is truly pragmatic, you know. It's always aware of the future and what our future requires. And that's also like including the future and including the awareness that's available for us in every moment. Also, that is pragmatic. So everything doesn't allow that, will you destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. So this was my invitation for now. And also, I want to invite you to something really cool. So speaking about pragmatic, you know, we're just like, I'm creating a lot with pragmatic and pragmatic psychology. And by the way, there's going to be, I want to tell you a secret. There's going to be a new book coming out. Probably in October, September or October, I'm not sure. It's a book that Gary Douglas and I have been writing together. And pragmatic psychology is this life form where we use the tools of access consciousness to create a different paradigm of facilitating change. And it's the classes are called Pragmatic Practitioners, and I'm doing a lot of them in German. But since people have been bugging me, I created one in English. Maybe I'm going to create more, but I'm going to have one of those in English and translate it in a couple of other languages coming weekend. And it's for those of you who have done a foundation class already. So that's the prereq, and we're going to play with how can I, like the question the people have in their world is, what am I capable of facilitating change for me and for the world? And it's where practitioners of all kinds are coming together. You know, some of them are facilitators, others coaches, teachers, social workers, hairdressers, anybody who works with clients. How can I use the access tools to facilitate change for people who come for access and those who do not come for access? Because we want to get the tools out there in the world to people even who have no idea what access is. And invite them to what's truly possible. And each of us is different. Each of us is unique and have a different way of facilitating change. You have your unique way, and people who come to you for your sessions, for your classes, they come to you because of you. And then the combination of you together with the tools create a unique firework of possibilities. And that's the invitation of this class, to access that, to allow that. And it's a very practical hands-on class. It's also a class where we practice on each other facilitation. This one is going to be online. Thank you, Gabriela. It's a must, the best class ever. Thank you so much. And like, what I love is seeing people after these classes going out there and rocking, you know, facilitating, creating their business, not holding themselves back anymore. It's a really amazing, wonderful thing to see how people go, yep, you know, mama's in the house, daddy's in the house, let's do this, you know, let's rock. And they see the gift they are, they see the value they are, and there's always more. So what if you ask for you to get the value of you? That's such a big key to creating more and to being more. So wonderful people, sending you big hugs. If you want to know more about these classes, someone is gonna put a link somewhere. I'm not sure, but you know, or send me a message. Oh gosh, these technical ways are not so my thing. Anyway, so have way too much fun, and big kisses from this beautiful piece of land. Mwah! Bye.